All right, straight away getting you some breaking updates that we're picking up. The National Conference President Farooq Abdullah has now voiced concerns that certain members of the opposition's INDI bloc might exit the Grand Alliance and establish a separate grouping if seat-sharing discussions are not conducted promptly. With a consensus yet to be reached, Abdullah in fact highlighted the potential threat to alliance and urged leaders to set aside differences, emphasizing the need to prioritize national interests. So these are big developments, viewers, coming to light as far as the INDI bloc alliance is concerned, that had been shaky from the very beginning, and now once again another symptom that is reflected in the statements coming to light from the National Conference President Farooq Abdullah. Let's first up listen in as to what he had to say.
मैं आपसे गुजारिश कर रहा हूं कि आज वक्त आ गया, आप अब बातें छोड़ दीजिए, आप एक्शन करना शुरू करें। और इसमें यही है कि अगर हमने इन्हीं दिनों में जल्दी से जल्द इसको ठीक नहीं किया तो माफ़ी मांगता हूं। वी आर बिट्रेइंग द नेशन एंड नेशन विल नेवर फॉरगिव अस। अगर हम अपने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को, जो अंबेडकर जी ने और बाकियों ने बनाया है, अगर हम उसको बचा नहीं सके, मैं कहना चाहता हूं सबको जो ये समझते हैं कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को बनाने के लिए हम लोग को इकट्ठे होना चाहिए, तो मतभेद छोड़ दो, और मतभेद छोड़ के ही हम इस वतन को आगे ले सकते हैं। नफरत से नहीं बनेगा, गालियां मारने से नहीं बनेगा। मैं नहीं उनमें से हूं।
Now viewers, that was Farooq Abdullah speaking about the INDI Alliance and in fact warning about the shakiness in the INDI Alliance as well, emphasizing that there needs to be a prioritization of the national interest. It's something that he has stated. Let's listen in first up as to what the BJP had to say. Here's a reaction from Shehzad Poonawala.
Today it has been proven yet again what you were saying from day one. We have been validated. When Farooq Abdullah says that if seat sharing is not finalized quickly in the INDI Alliance will be under threat and some other leaders will form other alliance. This means they have no mission or vision for the country. They only have their corruption, contradiction, confusion and their own ambition, their family ambition. And therefore, this kind of statement is coming. And we have seen after 4 and 5 meetings also, no logo, no jhanda, no agenda, no niti, no neta, only satta, satta, satta. And that discussion is also not going in the right way, because even while Aam Aadmi Party and Congress Party are discussing seat sharing, they are calling each other Hitler. They are saying Ek Thi Congress. In Bengal, we are seeing Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary versus Mamata Banerjee. In Kerala, we are seeing Pinarayi Vijayan versus Congress. They are attacking each other and abusing each other as corrupt and communal and also against the constitution. In Maharashtra, Sanjay Nirupam and Sanjay Raut are fighting. So everywhere there is contradiction, confusion and only a thirst for their own ambition. No mission, no vision. This is INDI Alliance.
All right, viewers, so we are looking at the war of words, in fact, that has also broken out. Now, once again, we have seen Farooq Abdullah speaking about the alliance, in fact, stating that there might have to be a separate alliance as far as the elections also are concerned, and that there needs to be a focus on the national interest over the petty politics and the name-calling, in fact, that we have seen in the INDI bloc alliance that has been going on from the very beginning when the INDI bloc, in fact, had been made. And now we are looking at the BJP also hitting out against the entire statements also of Farooq Abdullah. Let's bring in my colleague Gursimran, who's reporting for us from Jammu on this big story. Gursimran, take us through the details of the statements that are being made by Farooq Abdullah and how the BJP in fact has also responded to it. First up, what essentially is Farooq Abdullah trying to speak when he says that there might be some kind of problems in the INDI Alliance as well?
See, Priyanka, the apprehensions that Farooq Abdullah has shown are the real apprehensions, because day before yesterday, when his son Omar Abdullah spoke, he also said that till date we didn't have a single talk with the Congress party when it comes to the seat sharings. When in a state where there are only union territory, where there are only 5 Lok Sabha seats, the Congress party cannot fix the alliance. You can imagine the situation in the other states, and it is very true that if the talks are not going as per the liking of the alliance partners, there is a high possibility that the alliance partners will walk out, and that will totally decimate what the Congress claims of having an alliance that can prove and pose a challenge to the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party. If you see what is happening in Bengal, if you see that how the differences have come out in other big states also, even in the Uttar Pradesh also, it seems that the Samajwadi Party, they are also going their own way. So now with these kind of apprehensions and the statement that has come from the Farooq Abdullah, it is very clear that the things are not going the way they should be, because if the Congress Party cannot fix the alliance in the smallest of the states where only 5 seats of the Lok Sabha are at stakes, and they have to only get a handful of 1 or 2 seats, then it shows that how the things are going to be difficult in the coming days. And Farooq Abdullah has warned of the same in his words, that they might split out, that some people might split out. So that is something that the alliance partners of the INDI bloc, they should also think and finalize the seats very early, otherwise it will be too late, and the ramifications of it, they will be all over the alliance partners.